That is nice. That's real nice. Hey, Sean here from SpeedCubeReview.com. We have a new puzzle from MoYu. I feel like it's been so long. I feel like it's been decades since a 4x4 from them. This is the MoYu AoSu version 7. Triple track magnet cloth version. 160, I'm guessing that says magnets. The magic cloth is UV coated. Triple track, that's just probably the design. We have some records here. And we have different versions here. So this is definitely the top tier one. I will translate this and put the translation on the screen. But we've got 4 different versions of this. I'm curious about the size. This is me editing the video, coming back to it. I made a mistake by missing something giant. So there's not a lot of differences you can see in here, but one thing is it talks about monorail track or a single track magnet, dual, and triple. And I'm like, they can't have 3 different designed 4x4s that are all under the same name. That'd be wild. So I opened it up. But we have the regular magnet that is between the edges and corners. Then we have magnets from the edges to the internal edges, the ones that are hidden, and we have the core magnets. So my guess is this highest version just has the extra magnets between the edge pieces and that middle track, because that's wild. That's like another 48 magnets. That's insane. So there's the triple track is actually 3 different magnetic sections that you have on there. Okay. And version 7, so we have the regular AoSu, and then the mini AoSu, and then the AoSu GTS version 2. We have the WRM. I'm missing something. What am I missing there? Something, let me know. Okay, so let's take this apart. This feels pretty light. Don't think there's much in here. Screwdriver, pack it. Aside from FMC, this is my favorite event. Like if there's a competition that was just 3x3, there I go. But if there's just 4x4, I would definitely want to be there. Oh, that feels so nice. A couple things I already noticed. That is a bit more rounded here than we have other ones. There's this indent. Very squared off corners. Tensions feel not bad. I like that springiness. Might be a little loose for my liking right now. And let's just check size. Where is my caliper? About 58 millimeters. They're getting smaller. I love it. 4x4s were 62 millimeters for a while. The AoSu Mini was one of the first main ones that was 60 millimeters. GTS got a little bit larger. And that was like 61.5 or something. And then the WRM was 59. So this is 58. I wonder if they're going to list it at 59. Okay, my caliper is not broken, but everything seems slightly smaller than what people say. Like certain puzzles that say they're 56, I won't name the brand, are 56. But man, this is nice. Okay, turns. It's locking right into place when I'm doing that quarter of a turn. Even if I push it more, it wants to stop right there. Centers don't have the same snap. Fairly heavy click, fairly light click. It's not that heavy. Okay, there's no lubrication in here. I think what I'm going to do is a handful of solves without setting it up, and then I don't even think there needs to be much change. Maybe a little bit tighter for me, and some lubrication just to soften it up. So I'll probably do something like Lunar from SpeedCube Shop to make that work. I'm just going to use this as my timer. I'm going to tilt the camera a little bit and move it to the side so I can look at my hands. I already am really loving the feeling of this. I don't want to say too much till I do a solve with it, but I love the size of the WRM and I love the flexibility of the GTS2. Those are like my 2 top puzzles. I end up using... What setting is that in this? This is... What? What was that? Well, that's a thing. Okay. Anyways. Nope. It's a little loose. I need to tighten this before I do anything else. But as far as feeling, this feels like what I've been wishing for. It's like MoYu went, you know what? You know who represents the 4x4 community? Speedcube Review. So we're gonna make a puzzle specifically for him. And they're like, we're gonna make it a little bit smaller than the WRM. And we're gonna make it with kind of the feeling and flexibility of the GTS2, but with even more snappiness. Okay, that's much tighter tensions. Let's try that. That is nice. That's real nice. I think I am out of Lunar right now, so I'm gonna add some Martian. And it performs good. I mean, I might actually need to slow it down a little bit, but right now I'm just gonna make it a bit softer, especially adding lubrication to a big cube like this. It has more chance of affecting the speed than a 3x3. I like this puzzle. Okay, I should describe it in some way. I for some reason cannot find my scale right now, but it's quite light. Like, I feel like I could spend an hour solving and my hands not get tired from it. Yeah, consistent. I'm consistent right now. I have absolutely no issues. None. I have absolutely no issues with this puzzle. Size is perfect. I feel like it's not too small, like the 56mm one that I like, some people like, but some people are like, this is just too much. I feel like it's not too small. Of course, that's subjective. I don't want to stop solving it. Okay, I don't know if I can tell this story. I don't think it's an issue. Let me double check before. Okay, so I don't know what I can or can't tell. So I'm gonna record something now, and if I can't say it, I'm just gonna cut right here. So I wrote Cameron from Speedcube Shop asking about the MoYu 4x4 and his thoughts on it, or if he's seen it or tried it, because I just heard a rumor about it. And he says to me, it's great. Max Park is visiting us currently, and it's his new main. So I put, oh, is it similar to the WRM or GTS2? And he says, that's a great question. I only used it briefly before we let Max try it, and ultimately keep it. So Max just took it. He was like, this is good, I'm keeping it. So, oh man. I just don't want to stop solving. Get it, just go and get it. I have very rarely am I just like, it's perfect, no notes. I think there's been 3x3s when we sort of get like the next tier of things. Like I remember the WRM, I really enjoyed. There's been some iterations I didn't like the feeling of, but the feeling of this is really nice. and I think it has to do with 160 magnets being in it. I'm wondering if the 96 one doesn't feel as solid, but I have not tried it. I've just tried the 160 magnet one. I don't know the price, so pin in that. But it's awesome. That's it. So thank you very much for watching. Hit like and subscribe for more content like this in the future. And as always, keep following SpeedCube Review for more news and reviews.